Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Wild Talk, episode number 5. We're going to go through the Newcastle Knights game over the weekend where we came away with the victory 20-12 in a really great affair. Like, man, when have you ever seen a performance like that from the Warriors where we can talk about grit, grind, determination, turning momentum to our own favor? And our defense was very, very good, other than obviously the first try that we're going to be talking about a little bit later on. But if you enjoy this sort of content, please make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get into the video. So the first thing I did notice when, like, straight off the kickoff, we came out with aggression. Our boys wanted to go out there for blood. We had Mitch Barnett. I don't know whether it was just because he was against his old team, but I also do think this is just Mitch Barnett. I've seen him play like this for the Knights as well. He is that guy that sets the momentum, sets the tone, and I can't wait for the season with him and Adam Fanor-Blake next to each other, because I feel like Adam's just going to come off the top of that. Like, he's just going to build up to that level as well. Him and Mitch are just going to go out there as bomb squads. Like, they're just going to go out there and just start smashing blokes. Like, I'm so excited for that for the season. And then obviously we conceded the first try for Lockie Fitzgibbon, who, man, like, ran an amazing line there. For Knights fans, I'll quickly touch on the Knights. Like, you know, you should be proud of your team in this one. Like, both teams played out and played amazing in this. I think the Knights attack is just going to be humming beautifully when they get into rhythm. They all get together. It just showed in that first bit of attack. I was worried every time they went left with KP there, and KP got his hands on the ball a lot more than I expected as well. They looked really nice. But enough about those Knights, man. We came away with that victory with, bro. Straight after that, we got straight back on the horse. We turned momentum. We got back to the game plan, which is not a usual Warriors trait. And I think that was the biggest thing that impressed me in this one and made me so happy to watch this game. As the people at work were seeing, like, when we were watching this game, I was fucking shitting bricks, because the old Warriors would concede 2 tries there, concede 3, and would have to chase a lead. And I was like, I'm not ready to see that again. Not again. We just showed determination. We got back on the horse, scored 2 tries to bring it back, and ended into the halftime at 10-6. I do want to touch on also amazing first try for Edward Cossey in this one. Started off with a nice short ball from Tohu Harris to Mitch Barnett, making the big break through the middle, and then getting tackled about 10 meters out, 15 meters out, and then SJ just playing like really, really nice and sturdy there through the hands. Pompey to Cossey into the corner. Quick shout out to Edward Cossey. I saw in every Warriors comment section that when Dallin was named that he was not be playing and Cossey was named, bro, like, there was so much negativity for that man. And I understand he's had some really horrible games against the Storm, probably twice now and that, and he's had some up and downs. This guy's young. We got to understand, like, the development years for the Warriors for the last couple of years is non-existent. All the boys that we're bringing in have had barely any time in first grade and even in development grades. So he's going to take time, but we saw potential, and he put eggs on everyone's faces in this game. Every time a kick went to his edge, he actually took it real safely. I don't think, other than the chance drop, there wasn't too many, like, errors out back there that I was like, fuck, you know what I mean? Like, I thought that they both had really good games here. So just quickly, I want to touch on that. And also Adam Pompey. I also want to touch on Adam Pompey having a really nice game there. Defensively, him and Pompey saving that try for Heimel Hunt. It was a sure try. They were cut on that edge. And Pompey and Cossey just showed the effort to knock the ball out of his hands to stop that try. Amazing effort from both those boys. So that pretty much touches on the game. Like, it's just amazing. I think the first biggest talking point is SJ and how did he play and how did our halves play. So in this game, I thought he had a good game. He had a good run across the park. He had a better kicking game than what he had against the Storm. Definitely, there is improvement still to be there, but I think what made me happy about SJ's game here is he was taking the line on. He was running. He was creating space for his outside men. Tamari didn't have the best game in this one either. Didn't do much, as in the fact of, like, anything crazy, but you can see the potential of this team coming together, especially later on in the season. Tamari's got such slick hands on that edge. The speed, his running game's really nice too. Yeah, I saw a lot to build on there, so I'm pretty happy with that. I just need to see it consistently. I'd love to see that consistently, as we all do. Secondly, Chance Nickel Clockstag. He was my player of the match. I thought he was fucking amazing in this one. You know, Tohu was just as good as, like, Tohu was amazing as well, but I thought Chance saved the day, holding up KP for that for sure try for, if, you know, back in the other days, and that, other than two of us, man, we haven't had that for a little bit. So nothing on Walshy. Walshy was an attacking fucking phenom. But I don't see Walshy putting up that effort other than that time that he did for the Tigers where he put someone out and all that sort of stuff. But Chance putting his body on the line and holding up someone like KP, that's fucking awesome to see. Chance finished in the game with 19 runs, 204 meters, 3 tackle breaks, and a try. Amazing knock here. I just love the effort that he was with. He brought intent to this game, and I love that the way we played that every like third, fourth tackle, we saw Chance touch the ball and get the forwards rolling and everything like that. Like he touched the ball whenever the forwards were sitting back, taking a little bit of a break. You see Chance making some really nice runs off the hooker, making really nice meters. Chance just run with intent, man. Like it was so good to see. Whenever there was a break through play, like, you know, a line break and that, Chance was always on the inside ready to go. And another guy that was there was SJ. I thought SJ was playing with a whole lot of effort in that sort of sense as well. He was always there backing up. When Barnett went through, SJ was on his inside ready to go. Same as also when Williame went through, Chance was on the inside. When we saw a couple of other line breaks there, Jackson Ford and stuff, we saw Tamare running around down the wing. If a pass could have gone there could have been a try there. There's a lot to build on here, and that's what I'm so excited on. Let's keep the positivity going. I want to touch on our forward pack, and I'm just going to give them all a wrap. Like all of them amazing. Barnett was amazing to bringing that momentum to the game, that grit, that aggression. Adam Fanua-Blake's attacking is just fucking freakish. The guy just runs for days. He breaks tackles left, right, and center. Tohu holds everyone together. He holds everyone. He's our leader. He's everything we want in a forward. Jackson Ford and Nia Kore, two amazing signings for us. Nia Kore, I can see more and more come out of him, especially when Shawnee brings him back under. There was a time there where Shawnee put him back under and he nearly made a break to score that try. Jackson Ford skipping on the outside, pumping palms, breaking tackles left, right, and center. Jackson Ford is in for an amazing season, and I did not expect this from the Dragons. So great to see him. Great knock there. And I thought credit to Webster for bringing on Walker and Current at the perfect times. Walker, I especially thought that Walker played with a whole lot of energy. I loved having him there. I wasn't too crazy high on Walker coming to the club. As I said, like, it seems like a normal Warriors signing to where like we have players that are more so towards the end of their career and all that sort of stuff, where I just was like, fuck, man, like I hope it's not another like injury, right? Like we have another hole in our system or anything like that. Walker came and showed that he is there, ready to play. The energy the man brought, he just continued that momentum swing that we brought all the way up to half, where we could have gone in a half time by a couple of tries more above the Knights there, but just really unfortunate with a couple of touches and this and that. But I thought that he had an amazing game, and Curran came on and nearly getting that try as well. Just showing how Curran does. He just plays for 110%, picking up the scraps and almost getting that try there. So that was pretty unfortunate that got taken back. Unlucky there from Pompey. The one thing I did want to touch on though, there was flat spots. So the only couple of negatives I got to give to us is there was flat spots there where the Knights found their way back in the contest. The two tries the Knights did score, obviously the one with KP, I would put more so towards KP's brilliance. He played so flat into the line. There was not too many halves. There's a couple of halves in a competition that can do that, but I just felt like that extra bit of stress when we played against KP for some reason. It would probably be the same with Nathan Cleary going to the line or Cody Walker and stuff like that, which is a worrying sign a little bit. But I thought defensively we did hold him out pretty well other than those one or two times. The other thing that did worry me a little bit was when Egan got that head knock, because Egan played an amazing game too. The massive shout out to him for keeping the momentum. I think Wade Egan has grown to a really, really good hooker. He's making really good decisions. Back when we first got him, he was making some bonehead, like, you know, darting out dummy half. He still does that in some like instances where I'm like, come on, bro, like you don't need to do that. But he caused a couple of really nice repeat sets there for us. Got the sin bin obviously for us too, because, you know, he was just always poking, prodding, keeping his head up. He knew where everyone was. He knew where the offside players were. He was attacking the perfect spots. But when Egan came off and Walker went to hooker, that's where I kind of saw a bit of like, we went for a little bit of a slump there. Walker's pass from hooker wasn't that great, very slow, slowed the boys down. And there was a little bit of indecision. I think it was obviously because Egan's our main man at hooker there. And it was a big turning point for a little bit there when the Knights brought back the contest. It was where, you know, Chance had to make that big tackle, but we defended all their errors, everything that we defended that moment, which was the best thing for us. We could have done more of it, obviously, with the sin binning there and all that. But when Egan came off with a head knock, I was so like, I was stressing for that a little bit because Egan was really bringing the Warriors all the way through the ball there. Like I thought we were going to score in those instances there. There was a couple of moments where Walker's passes and stuff were stopping some backline sets as well. Other than that, I do think that's all stuff we build on, because knowing the Warriors, our flair and all that is just what we are, and that will come. Our game plan, where we ran it through our game plan and then we defended everything we needed. We completed at 87% in this game, which is fucking awesome. It just looked very positive. Everything looked positive. And coming out of the videos, out of the sheds, everyone was up and ready to go like for the next game. We got the Roosters coming up next, so we need to bring this energy into this next game. So yeah, guys, comment down below your thoughts on the video and your thoughts on the game. Every video of mine is a discussion, so please make sure you give me your thoughts, and I'm all ready to go. Tomorrow's a big John Jones versus Cyril Gane fight, so I'll probably do a review on the Cyril Gane John Jones fight. I probably won't be putting out my like views and stuff on it, because this is something I just want to sit and watch and see. It could go so many different ways. Jones is like has been away from the sport in a while. He's had to put on a whole lot of weight, where Cyril Gane is that natural heavyweight and all that sort of stuff. So if you enjoy that sort of content, please also check that out. That's coming out on Monday, most likely. Please do check out Base Training Center online, all that sort of stuff, and check out Beatdown Promotions. They are having their live stream tonight. Subscribe to that channel if you have not. I will put a link to that channel in the description. Go subscribe, go shout out your boy in their comment section on the live stream. My coach Damo would love it. So thank you so much, guys. Have a good day. Take it easy. Peace out.